Hello, Kamati Class! Welcome back sa isa na namang pag-aaral ng aralin sa mathematics. Magiging bahagi ang nasa presentation ng ating topic ngayon. At the same time, it is important that we can rationalize the given radicals. Alamin natin ang mga yan sa videong ito. And our topic is performing operations on radical expressions. Specifically, magko-concentrate tayo sa division of radicals. Yung nakita natin kanina sa una, yan ang iba't ibang method para makapag-divide tayo ng radicals. Alamin natin isa-isa ang mga ito. Ang una ay dividing radicals of the same order. Ibig sabihin ng same order, same index. The next one is dividing radicals of different orders. Ibig sabihin, magkaiba naman ang index. And the last is dividing radicals with denominator consisting of at least two terms. Alamin natin isa-isa ang mga yan. Unahin na natin ang dividing radicals of the same order. So bago natin alamin ang bawat method, I just wanted to emphasize that we need to rationalize all the answer. Ibig sabihin, simplified form. Kasi rationalization is a process where you simplify the expression by making the denominator free from radicals. In other words, dapat ang final answer natin ay wala ng radical ang denominator. Let's start with the first one. Square root of 7 divided by the square root of 3. Same order kasi pareha silang square root. In other words, ang index ay 2. So we are going to rationalize it by making the denominator a perfect squared. Perfect squared ang ating gagawin kasi nga ang index ay 2. At para maging perfect squared yan, yung mismong square root of 7 over 3 ay imumultiply natin sa denominator. Para pag tinimes mo yan, 3 times 3, 9. And 9 is a perfect squared. So, both numerator, imumultiply kung anong minultiply mo sa denominator, imumultiply mo rin sa numerator. And the result is, square root of 7 times 3 is square root of 21, and square root of 3 times 3 is square root of 9. At mapapansin mo, ang denominator ay perfect squared, at pag kinuha natin ang square root niyan, mawawala na ang radical. And that is rationalizing. Therefore, our answer is square root of 21 over 3 because square root of 9 is 3. So, I hope nasundan natin yung unang example. Let's have the second one. Cube root of 9 divided by cube root of 2. Same order pa rin ang pinag-uusapan kasi parehas ng index 3. Kaya cube root naman ang pinag-uusapan. Hence, dahil cube root ang pinag-uusapan, dapat ang denominator natin ay maging perfect cube root. So, saan i-multiply? Sa 2 to the second. Kasi 2 ito, so ibig sabihin 2 to the first yan. So 1 plus 2, magiging 3 na. So perfect cube root na siya. Again, kung anong minultiply sa denominator, imumultiply din sa numerator. And this will be the result. This become 9. And 2 squared means 4. And 9 times 4 is 36. Ito ibig sabihin, laws of exponent. So 2 copied sa same base. Then add the exponent 1 plus 2. 2 to the third. So, ibig sabihin, perfect cube root na siya. At ito yung magiging sagot. Square root of 36 over 2. Perfect cube root na to, kaya 2 na lang yung natira. Okay? So, that's the second example. How about the third one? Fourth root of 2 divided by the fourth root of x, y to the second. So, mayroon na tayong variable involved, but the process is the same. So, we are going to multiply the denominator para maging perfect fourth root siya. xy squared, para maging perfect fourth root ang x, kailangan niya ng x to the third para maging 4. Pag inad ang exponent, ang y to the second, para maging perfect fourth root, kailangan niya ng y to the second. So, both numerator and denominator. And the result, will be 2 times x cubed times y squared is 2x cubed y squared. Hence, magiging x to the fourth ito, y to the fourth because of x times x to the third is x to the fourth. And y squared times y to the second is y to the fourth. So, perfect fourth root na to. So, ito na yung magiging sagot. So, kopyahin na lang natin ito kasi hindi na siya perfect fourth root. Pero ito perfect fourth root kaya naging x na lang. Ang y to the fourth, perfect fourth root kaya y na lang. And that gives us the answer. So, that's about dividing radicals of the same order. How about dividing radicals of different orders? Ibig sabihin, magkaiba ang kanyang index. So in this case, it is necessary to express them as radical of the same order. O, ulitin natin, kailangan ma-express natin yung given na same order. At pagkatapos, tsaka natin i-rationalize. Let's take a look at this example. Fourth root of 2 divided by square root of 3. Ang index dito ay 4. Ito naman ay 2. So, magkaibang orders. So, para makuha natin ang quotient, kailangan i-change natin siya na same order. At ito yung gagawin natin. So, we have to change the radical expression sa rational exponent. So, kaya ito magiging 2 raised to 1/4 and 3 raised to 1/2. And we have this. Then, after that, kukunin na natin ang LCD ng dalawang ito. So, yung fraction, rational exponent. So, ito yung mangyayari. Ang LCD nila ay 4. So, we copy 4. So, 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 1 is still 1. Then, 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 1 is 2. At mapapansin nyo, naging parehas na sila ng denominator. At yung denominator kasi ng ating exponent, yun yung magiging index. So, isi-change na uli natin sa radical expression. So, 2 raised to 1/4 is 4th root of 2. And 3 raised to 2/4 is 4th root of 3 to the second power. So, parehas na ngayon siya ng index. Same order na pwede na natin i-rationalize by multiplying the denominator and make it a perfect fourth root. 3 to the second na siya. Para maging perfect fourth root, i-multiply sa 3 to the second. Para maging 2 plus 2, 4 na siya. So, kung anong minultiply sa denominator, i-multiply din sa numerator. Then, i-multiply na natin. Magiging 2 times 9, 3 to the second means 9. 2 times 9 is 18, kaya fourth root of 18, then 3 to the fourth. Same base, then 2 plus 2, that will be 4. And so, mapapansin natin, perfect fourth root na yung denominator. Kaya, ang magiging sagot natin ay fourth root of 18 over 3. Okay? So, that's about dividing radicals of different orders. Let's have another example. How about this one? Cube root of 4 divided by fourth root of 4. So, in that case, we are going to work on and change that again to fractional exponent. And we have this. Okay? So, 4 raised to 1/3, 4 raised to 1/4. Okay, tapos, i-change natin para maging parehas ng index. So, LCD nila ay 12. 12 divide 3 is 4 times 1 is 4. 12 divide 4 is 3 times 1 is 3. So, that's the time na pwede na natin i-change sa radical expression. So, syempre, magiging ito ay 12 root of 4 to the 4th. So, ayan yan. 12 root of 4 to the 4th. Ito naman, 12 root of 4 to the 3rd. So, we have 12 root of 4 to the 3rd power. At i-rationalize na natin by multiplying the denominator and numerator to make the denominator as perfect 12 root. 4 to the 3rd ito para maging perfect siya sa 12 plus 9. Para 3 plus 9, that will be 12. So, we have this. So, kung ano sa taas, yun din sa denominator. So, magiging sagot dito, copy the same base, 4 to the 13th, at ito ay 4 to the 12. So, ito ngayon ay perfect na siya sa 12 root. Kaya magiging over 4 na tong denominator, pero ito ay pwede pa nating gawing perfect 12 root kasi sobra yan sa 12. Kaya 4 to the 12 times 4, kasi may 1 yan, kaya ibig sabihin niyan 4 to the 13 din. So ito perfect 12 root na, pupunta na siya sa labas. Kaya 4, ito yon 12 root, times the square root of 4, ito yon all over 4. Okay, we can still simplify our answer kasi pwede itong ma-cancel out. Again, pwede itong ma-cancel out kasi parehas naman na 4. So, ang final answer natin is 12 root of 4. So, dalawa na yung nasagutan natin o dalawang process na ang ating naaral, isang same order at isang different order. At ngayon naman ay alamin natin ang pangatlo. And that is dividing radicals with denominator consisting of at least 2 terms. So kung mapapansin nyo, ang denominator natin dito ay 2 terms. Square root of 5 yung first term at ang second term ay square root of 2. In this case, rationalizing pa rin ang gagawin natin. Ang pagkakaiba lamang nito, so kapag ganito yung case, ito yan, kinopya natin, i-multiply natin yan sa opposite sign ng denominator. So, magiging positive. Para maging sum and difference of binomial. Ang tawag doon ay determine the conjugate pair. Kung anong minultiply sa denominator, multiply sa numerator. Ulitin ko, kukunin lang ang opposite sign. Square root of 5 minus square root of 2, yan yung given. Ito times natin sa square root of 5 plus, kasi minus doon, square root of 2. Numerator and denominator. Then, we will be applying the process of the distributive property. Multiply mo yun doon at i-multiply mo ito doon. At dahil ito ay sum and difference, so ito na lang ang i-multiply nyo. First term times the first term, second term times the second term. At ito yung magiging result. 2 times square root of 5, 2 times the square root of 5, then 2 times square root of 2, we have plus 2 square root of 2. Ito naman, square root of 5 times square root of 5 is square root of 25. And square root of 2 times the square root of 2, that will be minus square root of 4. So, sana nasusundan natin. And the result will be this. So, kopyahin na lang natin ito kasi hindi na siya masisimplified. Pero ito, square root of 25 ay 5. Then square root of 4 ay 2. So, pwede na ngayon itong isubtract. And that will give us the answer. Kopyahin ang numerator. Then 5 minus 2 is 3. And that is our answer. Let's have another one. Consider that we will be working with square root of 3 minus 4 over square root of 3 plus 4. So, kopyahin uli natin yung given. Saan i-multiply? Okay, so i-multiply natin sa square root of 3 minus 4. So, opposite sign. Okay, sana nasusundan pa rin natin. So, let's continue working with our answer with this expression. So, pag i-multiply natin, same process kanina. So, i-multiply natin ito doon. Tapos ito doon. Then, ito naman second term doon. Tapos ito doon. Okay na? Ito naman, ito na lang, at saka ito ay ito na lang. Kasi sum and difference. Okay? At ito yung result. Square root of 3 times square root of 3, square root of 9. Then, square root of 3 times 4, ayun yun, negative 4 square root of 3 kasi negative 4 tayo doon. Then, negative 4 times square root of 3 is negative 4 square root of 3. Then, negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. Ito naman, square root of 3 times square root of 3 is square root of 9. And 4 times negative 4 is negative 16. And we have this one. Square root ng 9, 3. Ito, dahil like radicals, kasi mapapansin niyo, pareha sila ng radicand. Square root of 3, square root of 3. So, ito na yung isasolve. Negative 4 minus 4 is negative 8. So, same lang tayo dito. Kaya kinopya na lang square root of 3 plus 16. And square root ng 9 ay 3. So, 3 minus 16. So, we have this. 3 plus 16. So, ito ay pwedeng i-combine. 3 plus 16, 19. So, ito kinopya na lang. Minus 8. Minus 8 is square root of 3. Then 3 minus 16 is negative 13. And that will give us the answer. So I hope natuto tayo sa division of radicals. God bless us.